Hello.
Es geht durch die Welt ein Geflüster. Hörst du es nicht?
Want some?
Das sind die Stimmen
No?
der
Okay.
Kriegsminister. Arbeiter, hörst du sie nicht?
The secret to drink
Es
vodka
flüstert die Kohle- und
is
Stahlproduzenten.
hold your
Es
breath
flüstert die chemische Kriegsproduktion. Es flüstert von allen Kontinenten.
and swallow.
Mobilmachung
Tears.
gegen die Sowjetunion.
The Robotic-Ants Manifesto. Ants passed through all historical process and now they are in a brand new form. Robotic. Robotic ants make their own history, but they do not make it as they please. They do not make it under self-selected circumstances, but under circumstances existing already, given and transmitted from the past. The tradition of all dead generations weighs like a nightmare on the brains of the living. Ants are one of the oldest beings on Earth. They saw all human history, but they can't describe it. They can't even think about it. Not even sure if ants saw the historical moments because they were too busy working. Ants are born into a social system of slavery and oppression that were historically imposed on them throughout their evolution. This system means that from birth, certain ants are directed towards certain social classes, such as workers, soldiers, or queens. The robotic ant is in the most literal sense a political being, not merely a gregarious being, but a being which can individuate itself only in the midst of society. A historical and also social being, a being defined by work. We can only be talking about ants. Even these, to be essentially workers, which go through unselected historical process, need to be robots. These ants do have their essence at work. They emerge with the sole function of working. Ants passed through all historical process and now they are in a brand new form, robotic. This little text I made was kind of a satire on the subject of the anthropology of humans as workers. Because when I first saw a philosopher talking about a being that is defined by work, that can be summed up or resumed by work, I thought, he's not talking about humans. He must be talking about ants. But not even ants, because ants can't be defined or summed up or resumed or summarized by work. The philosopher, this philosopher must not be talking about human, neither ants, but robotic ants, because the only being, and not alive, not actually a being, but the only thing that can be that exists to work is a robot whose only function is to work for humans. That's it. That's a whole satire on the subject of human work. Thanks for watching. I will make other video on the same subject. The text and the other video will be in the description.